ਟੋਰਾਂਟੋ ਦੇ ਅਧਿਕਾਰੀਆਂ ਅਨੁਸਾਰ ਓਮਿਕਰੋਨ ਦੇ ਮਾਮਲੇ ਅਜੇ 4 ਤੋਂ 6 ਹਫ਼ਤਿਆਂ ਤੱਕ ਆਪਣੇ ਸਿਖਰ ਉੱਤੇ ਪੁੱਜਣ ਦਾ ਖਦਸ਼ਾ ਹੈ। ਪਰ ਅਧਿਕਾਰੀਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਡਰ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਇਸ ਦਰਮਿਆਨ ਸਟਾਫ ਦੀ ਘਾਟ ਦਾ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਸਾਹਮਣਾ ਕਰਨਾ ਪੈ ਸਕਦਾ ਹੈ। ਟੋਰਾਂਟੋ ਦੇ ਮੇਅਰ ਜੌਨ ਟੋਰੀ ਤੇ ਚੀਫ ਮੈਡੀਕਲ ਆਫਿਸਰ ਡਾਕਟਰ ਇਲੀਨ ਡੀ ਵੀਲਾ ਵੱਲੋਂ ਮੰਗਲਵਾਰ ਨੂੰ ਸਾਲ 2022 ਦੀ ਪਹਿਲੀ ਕੋਵਿਡ ਅਪਡੇਟ ਦਿੱਤੀ ਗਈ। ਉਹਨਾਂ ਚੇਤਾਵਨੀ ਦਿੱਤੀ ਕਿ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਇਸ ਵੇਰੀਐਂਟ ਤੋਂ ਇਸ ਲਈ ਵੀ ਸੰਭਲਣ ਦੀ ਲੋੜ ਹੈ क्योंकि ये तेजी नाल फैलदा है। डी विला ने भी कहा है कि घट्टो घट्ट 4 हफ्तियां तक इस दे सिखर उत्ते पहुंचण दी संभावना है ते इस दा असर सिटी दीआं कुछ सेवावां उत्ते जरूर पवेगा।
I know there's a lot of uncertainty, a lot of anxiety in the minds of people. I know many people, especially our frontline healthcare workers, are absolutely exhausted. And I know that there is a real fear of the unknown shared by many people as we face this Omicron variant. I understand that. I have been trying, as many of you have, to provide reassurance to my family to the extent that I can, and I know many of you are trying to do the same thing. As mayor, I want to help as many people as possible, together with the other members of our team, to get through this as well as we can. Beyond the overall management of the pandemic, along with the rest of the city's team, I will be making it a top priority to continue to offer reliable, consistent communication to Torontonians over the coming weeks so that they can be as informed as possible. Today, I want to detail how we are working to deal with a much wider impact from the virus and the variant on the City of Toronto, and I'll be joined, of course, by my two colleagues in laying that out for you. This is a different variant, and so we have to adjust in order to combat it. But I know that this city, the people of Toronto, and your city government will be able to make this transition and confront this new challenge. By working together within the city government, with the other governments, with our healthcare and community partners, and with the people of Toronto, we have done relatively well over the last 22 months. I know there's been a lot of pain and frustration, but we've done relatively well. And now it is up to all of us to make the transition to this new reality quickly and effectively, which I know that we can and we will do. We've made it this far thanks to consistent cooperation, and I am committed to continuing that cooperation over the coming weeks. I remain as committed as ever to working with the City Council, with the GTHA, Greater Toronto Area mayors and chairs, and with the other governments to wrestle this pandemic to the ground. And I know that Premier Ford and Prime Minister Trudeau share that commitment.
COVID-19 is hitting closer to home than ever before, with many of our friends and acquaintances, colleagues and co-workers becoming sick with COVID-19 or isolating because they are a high-risk contact of someone who has COVID-19. We might even get COVID-19 ourselves, and with such a highly contagious variant, we must take the slightest symptoms seriously and isolate right away to help protect others. For those of you who remain well, if you can help someone who has fallen ill by dropping off food or just calling in to just check up on them, please do so. The Omicron variant is now, as expected, widely circulating in Toronto. While early data suggests that Omicron results in less severe disease, we are seeing its capacity to give rise to a high number of cases. And even though only a small percentage of those cases have severe disease, we are already seeing an impact on our healthcare system through increased hospitalizations,